Hey guys, welcome to All Signs for the week ahead. This is going to be pertaining to February 18th all the way through to the 24th. I do know the astrological transits for the week, so if I feel as though I'm seeing those transits being incorporated within your reading, I'm going to go ahead and incorporate them myself. Keep in mind that I read for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, so make sure that you are checking all of your placements for a full picture. If you would like to get something more personal, then you can go ahead and head on over to my website at violettaalexis.com and you can order a personal reading with me. Also, keep in mind that if you are into creative writing in any way, shape, or form, or are you just a reader or a fan of the arts or literature or visual poetry, you can head on over to my YouTube channel, Where Dead Flowers Bloom. Also, you can feel free to follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. All of that information is available. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start with Aries, and then we're going to move all the way through to Pisces. Hi, Aries. How are you? Welcome to your week between February 18th through to the 24th. Make sure that you guys are checking for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement so that way you can get a full picture of what may be going on. So let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. All right. Beginning of the week, we have the Devil. That's fun. Then we have the Hangman. Then we have, that's for midweek. End of the week, we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Well, I mean, this is kind of interesting, right? Because you guys are having the sun entering your Pisces 12th house. The 12th house is where we go to rest and recuperate and focus on our mental health. So wherever the sun is going, it draws a lot of emphasis and a lot of attention to that house. So it's interesting as well because the hangman talks about this, talks about reflection. If there are any self-sabotaging behaviors, addictions, 12th house can also represent that. I feel like this is something that you're going to be very focused on. With that Page of Pentacles at the end of the week, I'm kind of feeling like that is that full moon in Virgo in your sixth house if you're in Aries rising, but sun and moon as well. You're going to find that maybe there's actually some new opportunity because another one closes out. Okay. So definitely some shit kickers in the in most of the week until you get till about like Friday, Saturday, I want to say. So, but let's see, let's clarify. So the devil with the emperor in reverse and the 3 of pentacles in reverse. Well, this definitely makes me wonder if you're not going through some serious issues when it comes to being on the same page with other people. You may find this week that, especially in the beginning, you may find that there may be some ways that you're self-sabotaging when it comes to working with other people, when it comes to even forming friendships with other people. You could maybe feel like for some of you, if it's like you and your issues, okay, you may feel like maybe you've been trying to control too many things, control too many projects, control how things are going to end, control how things are going to begin, control how things are going to go, or you may have had some kind of fear of kind of taking the initiative or drawing up boundaries in your relationships. Now, for others of you, you know, there could be somebody that you are toxically attached to, okay? And you're trying to figure out why you're so attached to this person or why you feel like you need this validation from these other people or whatever it may be. So I'm kind of feeling like you're not really on the same page with another person in the beginning of the week, and it's kind of making you feel a little like stir crazy. So, but it's definitely something to be worked through. You know, the sun going through your 12th house is definitely going to, it's definitely going to be an indication. Then we have the hangman with the, so this is exactly like I was saying. So, you know, on February 22nd, Mercury is going to enter Pisces, which is also your 12th house. And so Mercury rules your sixth house. Of course, it also rules your third house. For some of you, you're really focusing on your mental health, your habits, the bad habits that you've been keeping. You're really thinking about these things. You're thinking, okay, well, maybe there's a way that I can let go of these addictions or these habits or these bad eating habits or the way that I'm thinking, like I stated before. And the sun being there, like I said, is already going to put a major focus on things. For a lot of you, you're feeling some kind of disappointment. I don't know if on February 21st, on Wednesday, you have some kind of like when Venus comes into conjunction with Mars, if you have some kind of like out with an issue or with a friend, or you have some kind of argument or something like that. This could also bring somebody in as well, so keep that in mind. Um, but I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom, but definitely working on your intuition, looking at things from a different perspective. But you do feel a little disappointed. Where's that disappointment coming from? The 10 of Cups could be a relationship if you're in a family, or if you're in a family relationship. What the fuck? If you're in a relationship, it could be some issues around there. So definitely kind of going within. I don't really feel like you necessarily want to be around anybody, and if you are around people, if you are hanging out, you might kind of want to like go to hide. You know what I mean? You kind of might want to fall back a little bit and just be like, I don't really need this right now. This is just not for me. So I don't know. End of the week, we have the Page of Pentacles. Could also be working on creative projects, so you could be kind of turning that pain into power. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Three of Wands. So, I mean, I do really like this. So, I think that after you've had some time to really think about things and really reflect on things, this to me is you realizing what your options are, and you not just sitting around like a victim or feeling sorry for yourself. This is you actually like getting up and learning something, or realizing that you have options to resolve some kind of issue that you're going through, a new start to maybe a job, a new project, something like that. And with that Three of Wands, you have all of the confidence in the world to be able to explore whatever this is. So I think that by the end of the week, things are going to kind of look up a little bit more. Sorry about that. I think by the end of the week, things are going to start looking up a little bit more for you, and you're going to be very much like throwing yourselves into some kind of projects or learning something. So emotions are running high is your advice with Aquarius. So it definitely can be around friends. We have a lot of Aquarian energy. Even your ruling planet is going to be in Aquarius this week. So, and freedom. And Aquarius is all about freedom. Well, Uranus is, right? And Uranus rules Aquarius. But I feel like it's just telling you, like, don't let your emotions get the best of you. I think that you could have a little bit of an issue maybe with a friend, or maybe you meet somebody through a friend or something like that that you think could be a partner, and then you just end up realizing, oh my god, this is literally the exact same person in a different body. Okay, this is kind of telling you maybe as well to rely on friends or reach out to friends in order to free yourself from some kind of issue that's been holding you down or holding you back. So I kind of want to say, like, if you're feeling some kind of way, don't be afraid to lean on somebody that you can trust. So Aries, thank you guys so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can become a Hand of the Queen member by heading over to my YouTube channel, clicking the join button, and all of the tiers will be available there for you with the information that you need. Also, make sure that you book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com, and you can also follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. All that information is right there. And make sure that you're following my creative writing YouTube page, which is Where Dead Flowers Bloom. And all of that information is going to be in the comment section below. Thanks so much, Aries, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. It is so good to see you. Welcome to the week ahead tarot reading from February 18th through to the 24th. Let's go ahead and take a look at these cards, and then we're going to clarify them, okay? So, in the beginning of the week, say about Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, maybe we have the Strength in reverse. So maybe not feeling so confident in the beginning of the week. You guys could be kind of being a little debilitated by your own ego or pride here, or maybe you have somebody in your life that's kind of doing that. Then midweek, we have the Page of Wands. So despite that, I see you being like, okay, I'm not very confident in something. Let me go ahead and just go for it anyway, right? Because the Page of Wands is like, okay, yeah, I don't have the confidence to do something, and yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, right? But I'm gonna do it anyway. So because the Page of Wands, he or she wants to be the Queen or the King of Wands, so it's kind of like starting out on a venture to become that. Then we have the Ten of Wands. So you have a lot of responsibilities, I think, at this time, but it seems like you're handling it pretty well. So I'm not too worried about it, but let's go ahead and take a look. Strength in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, why aren't you believing it? It's interesting to me because it seems like you have some blessings happening here. I mean, you guys have the sun just moving into Pisces, which is your 11th house if you're a Taurus rising, but still sun and moon, which is, a lucky house. It's friendships and goals and your big dreams and pennies from heaven and luck and all of that stuff. And here you have a very lucky card, but it's like with that strength in reverse, it's almost like, do you think you don't deserve it? Do you think that you're not good enough for something? But this is telling you, like, you're going to have to act fast on whatever this is. It's coming in quick. It's something very fortunate. Maybe after a long time of not feeling confident about yourself, something finally comes in, you know and Venus at the top of your chart, or Venus in your 10th house, or even for whoever, whatever placement you are, it's like there's a big focus on you and you showing up and you showing out and needing to show up in some way and kind of let yourself be seen. And I feel like maybe something's going to happen quicker than you think, and you're going to be like, it's going to feel like the rug is kind of coming from under you, being ripped from under you. Is that how it goes? So, there are worse problems to have. Midweek, you have the Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Mm, Tell me about that King of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords in reverse. Well, for some of you, this could be some financial issues that you're feeling like you need to resolve. But to me, there's somebody in your vicinity that maybe you feel like is using you. Maybe it's somebody that's walking away, somebody you've walked away from, or maybe you're going to be walking away from somebody midweek, because it clearly shows me that there's something that's not healed between you and another person. And so I feel like now I'm hearing that song, Go Your Own Way, go your own way. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, I just can't sing. I'm sorry. But to me, this is you being like, no, no thanks. Like, I don't know if somebody's offering you something less than you're worth, or you can just like read the room and you're like, yeah, no, you're trying to use me, or you're trying to use me for status, or something like that. But you're just kind of venturing out on your own and you're like, no, no thanks, So this is like a pretty simple read. It just makes me feel like you're not really putting up with crap. And I think that the lack of confidence that you have in the beginning of the week, the midweek is going to start making up for it, because it's almost like you saying no to something or someone that you know isn't good for you is going to raise your self esteem even more. But let's see. So, yeah, because you do have Venus conjunct Mars here in midweek. So February 21st on Wednesday, Venus is going to conjunct Mars in Aquarius. So, you could run into somebody who's a little combative. If you're a Taurus rising, Mars can rule your 12th house of hidden enemies. It can also rule your 7th house of partnerships. And so I feel like you're running into somebody where you're just like, not for me, like gotta let go of this. So then we have the Ten of Wands for the end of the week, which is like around the full moon in Virgo, which is a friendly, sister sign. The King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Ooh, interesting. I feel like you may have somebody that's advising you to kind of keep your mouth shut about what you have going on. It could also be that you're having a discussion with someone about maybe some secret that you kept or something going on behind the scenes. But it could also be an advisor. This to me, tell me about that Seven of Swords. Ooh, the Three of Cups in reverse. So this could be like, you know what? I have way too much going on in my life. I have too much going for myself. I'm really not trying to deal with whatever this drama is, because there could be some kind of drama, I'm wondering. And you could be like, this is beneath me. I have bigger fish to fry. I have responsibilities. I have kids, a business, or whatever it is you have going on. And I kind of feel like maybe a truth comes out, maybe something is revealed to you. Full moon in the fifth house can be like a revelation that you have about like a younger person. If you're a Taurus rising, full moon in fifth house can be like something being revealed to you about a younger person, or about somebody that you were being intimate with, or somebody that like a partner, maybe something like that. But more than anything, if that's not what it is, I just feel like you're trying to avoid the sauce. You're trying to avoid the sauce. If there was some kind of confrontation midweek or something like that, it's like you're just trying to be avoidant and you're trying to focus on what you got to focus on. Bring love into the situation. Interesting. You have Aries for your advice as well, and waterproof. So I kind of feel like this is saying like kill him with kindness, but still take the lead. Killing somebody with kindness doesn't mean that you have to be weak. It just means that, just be nice and be high vibe, right? It's like we meet people in our life that are going to tear us down, whether they realize it or not. So if you have somebody that is giving you this negative energy, it can go one of two ways. Either you can go down there with them, or you can be like, I'm above that. And so I feel like it's telling you, like, let it roll off your back, whatever it is. It just doesn't matter. Okay. So, Taurus, thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. Also, if you would like access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and become a Hand of the Queen member by heading over to my YouTube channel, clicking the join button, and all of that information will be available there for you. Also, if you're into creative writing or poetry or literature, I do have a channel for that. It is called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. All of that information is going to be in the description box below, as well as the comment section for the pinned comments. And make sure that you book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. Thanks a lot, Taurus, and we'll see you next time. Good luck. Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your cards for the week of February 18th through to the 24th. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the cards. So beginning of the week, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, I like it. Well, beginning of the week, the sun does enter your 10th house for Gemini sun, Gemini rising most specifically, but sun and moon as well. And so there's going to be a lot of focus around work, your reputation, maybe mastering something, building something. Midweek, you do have the Page of Cups. Well, that's not very surprising. Venus does make a conjunction to Mars midweek on Wednesday, February 21st. And this is happening in your 9th house. So it could be maybe with a foreigner. This could be somebody at a distance. You could be getting a love offer of some sort, maybe even from a mentor, or it could be a younger person. The Page of Cups can be like a younger person, but it's a cute offer regardless of whatever it is. Then at the end of the week, we do have your chart ruler. Mercury is entering Pisces on February 22nd, which is Thursday. And so that's going to be in your 10th house of career and reputation once again. Now, Mercury's in its fall, so it definitely doesn't do good at Pisces. But nonetheless, it's going to be a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, a lot of discussions around your career and reputation and how you're showing up in the world. And with that full moon in Virgo, well, I mean, this can definitely be like maybe something with family. Maybe you're planning on moving in some way. Um, Maybe something is being revealed to you about a family member, but let's go ahead and see the Eight of Pentacles. But you could be this could be about love. Maybe somebody's coming to visit you in the home. The Seven of Wands, I really like that. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Well, I don't want to say that it's all bad, right? So, I mean, when the sun enters Pisces, there is going to be a huge focus on your career and your reputation or how you're showing up in the world, right? Even if like you're a stay-at-home mom, like that's how people know you, right? So there's going to be a lot of focus on whatever that is. Now, I will say this. I think that whatever you're working on, I think that you're mastering it. I really think that you're showing up in a great way. You're really putting in the work. You're really being efficient. You're definitely not being a slouch, is what I want to say. But I will say this: there may be some people that are aggravated by your success. There could be some people that are a little jealous of you, that are maybe talking about you. The sun does rule your third house. Maybe it's siblings that are jealous of you. Maybe it's extended family members, or maybe people are just being a little chatty about you, and you may not like that. It could totally like put you in a bit of a mood, if I'm being honest, but I really think that you'll be fine. It just feels like you're working really hard, and it's like somebody says something, and it's just like you swat it off like a fly at a barbecue, so no harm, no foul. Midweek, on February 21st, which is Wednesday, we do have Venus coming into a conjunction with Mars, like I said, on the 9th. And then Thursday, February 22nd, we have Mercury that enters Pisces, like I stated before. So, this is really beautiful energy. This is very much like either a truce for some of you. This could be some kind of truce. If there was somebody that you had an outs with, You know, if there was somebody you had any arguments with, this could be an apology to heal something. And I don't know if this is in regards to a family member. I don't know if this is somebody at a distance, but whatever it is, it looks like something is getting better. So, you know, I do see a lot of hope coming in. I do see a lot of like letting bygones be bygones if there is any kind of issue. Now, for others of you, there could be somebody coming in that is maybe unexpected is what I'm getting. It could be something unexpected, but it's going to be somebody that maybe puts you on your path in some way. Maybe a path that you were avoiding, or maybe you really didn't see it. Maybe you didn't see the full picture of something. And I feel like you have somebody that comes in and kind of nudges you in the right direction. And it could be somebody that's a mentor. It doesn't mean that they're like, oh, I'm a life coach. It's just people can show up as mentors in our life, and they could be a janitor. You know, it doesn't really matter. They can still be a mentor in our life. So I'm wondering if you have somebody, it almost feels like this person ends up being somebody you don't expect. Like you don't expect them to be this massive importance in your life, you know? Like, so anyway, I really, really like this. Definitely focus on dreams and goals and like your higher purpose. And I feel like this is somebody who's also going to instill a little bit of faith into you and kind of talk you up. You know what I mean? To build your confidence. So then we have end of the week, Ace of Cups with the Sun in reverse. Oh boy, okay. And the Six of Cups. What's that Sun in reverse? The Hermit. Interesting. Well, I feel like maybe I feel like maybe all of this love, I don't know if it's like you got kids going on here. There's a lot of that going on. It just looks like a lot of love. It looks like a lot of love. It looks like a lot of support. It looks like making happy memories by the end of this week. Or even if it's just you focusing on the blessings that you already have, you know, I can definitely see this as being super optimistic about it. There's something that I think is being revealed to you in regards to who you are, and bringing this sense of self-awareness, realizing that, you know, everything in your life, even if it's shitty sometimes, you're starting to pick out the pretty pieces of it. You're stopping and you're smelling the flowers. And it's also teaching you something about you. And I'm not sure what that is going to be specifically. I don't know if you like look at the glass half empty sometimes. I don't feel like it. So let's say that that's what it is. Let's say that you're the type to look at the glass half empty. I feel like by the end of this week, something kind of happens. And I think it starts like midweek, where you start seeing the sparkles, and you start, like I said, smelling the flowers, you know what I mean, and appreciating things more. Not saying that you don't now, but show the world the real you. You have South Node, and you have fear. How interesting is that? So maybe there's some like creative stuff that you need to bring back into your career or bring back into your life, but you're like afraid to do it. I don't know if it's because you just feel like you have so much going on with work or blah, 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 or whatever. Like this is telling you be as authentic as you possibly can. Mercury coming at the top of your chart, you know, this is you being seen, people seeing you, you showing up and you kind of showing out. That's kind of like where Taurus is at right now, because they also have their chart ruler, you know, in their 10th house. Okay. But even if you're sun or moon, regardless, it's like this is your time to kind of shine. And it's kind of like, well, what's holding you back? Is there something about you that like you don't want people to see, or it's kind of just telling you to like push through that? Like you're doing a great job. You know what I mean? So thank you so much, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you would like to get access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and join my membership program. Make sure that you join the Hand of the Queen tier, so that way you can get access to all of that. Head over to my YouTube channel and click the join button. I think I just said that, I'm not sure. Also, if you're into creative writing, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Where Dead Flowers Bloom. All the information will be in the description box below, as well within the pinned comment. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. Thank you so much, Gemini, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading from February 18th all through the 24th. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. However, keep in mind that I am incorporating a little bit of astrology, so it can be mostly geared towards, astrologically speaking, rising and sun and moon secondarily, but you can still watch, okay? So let's go ahead and get started and look at these cards. So the beginning of the week, Sun is going to enter Pisces for my rising signs. You know, that's obviously going to be your ninth house. We have the Lovers in reverse. So this could feel like a little bit of a disconnect, maybe with the partner. This could feel, like unrequited love, or there could be, I don't want to like freak out or freak you out or anything, maybe like cheating or, playing the blame game. I mean, it can mean so many things. So we're obviously going to have to take a look. You do have a lot of planets going in your eighth house, so things can be revealed to you that you were unaware of. And I like that the moon is going to be in your sign, so it's going to be domicile, so that's going to feel good. Then we have the Knight of Wands midweek, and so that's kind of interesting because that's when Venus comes into a conjunction with Aquarius. So this can definitely be either you or somebody else taking action on a situation. And I don't really know what that's about. I feel like there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, is kind of what I'm getting. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the end of the week, full moon in Virgo. So this is pretty fitting. I mean, if you're Cancer rising, this is obviously going to be happening in your third house of writing and projects and maybe podcasts or some kind of creative projects or something like that. It could also be, maybe you're trying to take some kind of project that you're working on and you're trying to ground it in reality. You also have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus right now. So a lot of our goals, a lot of our dreams, a lot of our wishes are things that we want to be more practical and obtainable. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify that. Lovers in reverse, the World in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh no. Okay. So for my feminine cancers, there could definitely be this like sense of like jealousy happening, or, getting angry at something. I don't know if you find out a secret. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Ooh, the King of Cups in reverse. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So let me put it like this, right? It kind of feels like there's something going on where something is being revealed, especially with all of that energy in the eighth house. Something seems to be being revealed about another person. And this Queen of Wands in reverse seems to be pretty pissed off. The Queen of Wands in reverse is upset due to some kind of Lovers in reverse situation and some kind of unfinished business between her and a masculine figure. The masculine figure is showing up as, being emotionally manipulative. The masculine figure is showing up as, the King of Cups in reverse can sometimes be the type of person to let the other person do all of the work and manipulate to get their desires or their needs met, etc. And whatever the case is, it definitely doesn't feel good. It feels pretty crappy. I think you're going to be more focused on like spirituality and God or your faith because that sun is entering the ninth house, okay, for my risings. But even if you're not a Cancer rising, I think that there's going to be a huge focus on like God and faith and focusing on the things that kind of ground you and being able to stable that belief into reality to keep your sanity. I'm not trying to say like anything terrible is gonna happen, but it kind of feels like that Venus conjunct Mars is like kind of like erupting a little early. So yeah. Midweek we have the Knight of Wands, the Tower in reverse. Oh god. The Two of Wands in reverse. What's the Two of Wands in reverse? The Queen of Cups in reverse. So I see two feminine energies here. Okay, that's possible, or this could just be you. There's a lot of distrust here. To me, it's like somebody's taking action on something or someone, maybe. But it seems like this person isn't really changing. It seems like somebody isn't really making a decision because they don't trust another person. And it just feels like somebody's showing up very casually, taking action on something, but nothing is actually like changing. It just seems like it stays the same. And then there's this feminine energy here who's not really trusting it. So kind of like keeping their cards like close to the chest, I guess you could say. There's a lot of trust issues here. It seems like there's a lot of manipulation, a lot of anger, jealousy, third party situations maybe going on or something like that. And it just feels like it's very dramatic, and it feels like it's a very open-ended. It could be with people at a distance with the transits going into the ninth house, but take it as it resonates. Woo! Then by the end of the week, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. The Ten of Pentacles and the Justice card. I love this. So if you've been getting screwed over, or if you're the person who has gotten screwed over by some kind of third party energy that you were dealing with, or some kind of drama, I feel like justice will be brought to the situation, and I feel like you'll be just fine. There could be something here, especially with the full moon in Virgo, whether it's happening in your third house or not. If it is happening in your third house, this could be around a writing project of some sort, or some kind of creativity, maybe. This could also be like maybe deciding to take like a short distance trip of some sort. But to me, this is more so full moon in Virgo, regardless, is about we're completing something in regards to work, a project, health matters, etc. But with that 10 of Pentacles there, it could be around like your money, you making money, finally coming into some kind of money, or maybe trying to work on some kind of relationship and like the foundation of the relationship and trying to balance it out. So you're very close to achieving your goal, Uranus, and risk. So this is saying like you're getting close to something. So you're about to hit a mark, or you're about to hit some kind of milestone in regards to whatever your goal has been, but it's telling you like you need to break out of the norm. You need to break out and do something different. And with that risk card, it's telling you like you're gonna have to take a risk if you want a reward. Okay, now it doesn't mean like just be super reckless and just blow a bunch of money. No, that's not what I'm saying. But it's saying like you can't be too practical. You still have to make some kind of judgment call when it comes to taking risks for your dreams and obtaining them. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you guys so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you would like access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and become a Hand of the Queen member. There are 2 tiers available, so make sure that you read the fine print. Also, if you are into creative writing, you can follow my Where Dead Flowers Bloom YouTube page. You can head on over there and subscribe and see my latest video. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com, and you can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. All of that information is available right here. Thank you so much, Cancer, and I'll talk to you later. Good luck. Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week of February 18th through to the 24th. Let's go ahead and get right into it and take a look at these cards. So, first things first. Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles for the beginning of the week. Well, that's pretty interesting, especially if you're a Leo rising, but Sun and Moon as well. You know, you do have the Sun going into your 8th house of taxes, money, debts that you owe. So it could be that you're realizing, oh my God, I do have money to pay off that debt. Or it's like there's a big focus on money or paying things off maybe in the beginning of the week. And then midweek, we do have Venus coming into a conjunction with Mars and Aquarius, which is going to be on Wednesday. And so this is pretty fitting with that 5 of Wands. I do want to say, like, especially if you're a Leo rising, but regardless, right? Just take it as it resonates. Um, I do feel like there could be some conflicts maybe with a partner. This is going to be happening in your 7th house of one-on-one relationships and intimacy, etc. But this could also be real spicy. So keep that in mind. It could be like makeup sex maybe if you have a partner or something like that. But it could be a little bit like some squabbles kind of going on. So then we have the end of the week, which is going to be a full moon in Virgo. If you're a Leo rising, it's going to be in your 2nd house. So maybe feeling really confident about your finances, maybe becoming an entrepreneur, finding a new way to make money, you know, or this could just essentially be just you feeling confident, you feeling in your power if you're a masculine Leo. If you're not a masculine Leo and you're a feminine, then this could be a masculine figure kind of coming into your life here, and we'll see what's going to happen. Tell me about that 6 of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Ooh, and the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're being very wise, very strategic, very logical when it comes to your finances. Definitely maybe budgeting a little bit, maybe making sure that, you know, all of your I's are dotted, all of your T's are crossed. I definitely think that there's going to be a very, very big focus on money, especially in the beginning of the week. And I don't think it's bad. I think that with that Queen of Swords, that's Venusian energy, and the Six of Pentacles is also Venus, which is an exalted Venus. The Six of Pentacles is the moon in Taurus. The moon in Taurus is exalted. It does the absolute best, and Taurus can talk about our finances, as can Venus. Now, this is Taurus energy as well, but it's Saturn in Taurus. But this to me is you figuring out a strategy, or you figuring out some kind of backup plan or some kind of plan on how to properly budget, or maybe you're getting some kind of financial help from a partner as well. It doesn't have to be romantic, it can be anybody really. But I could definitely see that happening. So I think that you're wisening up, I want to say, when it comes to your finances. Okay. So I don't really see anything bad here. Not too bad anyway. Midweek, Wednesday, we have February 21st, Venus and Mars coming into a conjunction. Oh boy. Okay. Why is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? The Four of Pentacles. So this could be about money again, okay? Maybe there's a fight over money, a fight over finances. There could be some, I want to say this, especially if you're a feminine, Leo, like if there are some insecurities that you are having, make sure that you are not like taking something that you're seeing and turning it into something else. Venus and Mars, I mean, they are the lovers, right? But that doesn't mean that they don't fight. And so I'm kind of feeling like you may be projecting some kind of insecurities maybe onto another person, and it's kind of coming out and it's creating animosity between you and another. That doesn't mean that it has to end bad. It just looks like maybe you don't feel, I don't want to say you don't feel worthy, but kind of like somebody's maybe influencing your emotions where you're not feeling like yourself, you're not feeling confident, you're not feeling, it's like beginning of the week you're like about your business, and then midweek comes in, it's like all hell kind of breaks loose and you're kind of losing it a little bit. I will say that there is already going to be a huge focus on money anyway for you. And so this could just be you like, oh my God, having to, fighting with the debt collectors, fighting with the IRS, who knows, fighting for, even this could be if somebody owes you money, you could be fighting for some money that's owed to you and just like being very aggravated about that. Okay. So keep that in mind. So like not wanting to spend money or not wanting to have to pay something, I could see that, especially with that Four of Pentacles there, but like feeling like you need to. And it's just like giving you some unwanted stress because I see you're like, you're trying to get it together and now somebody's coming in and kind of pissing you off. So then we have the King of Wands for the end of the week. Now, this is around the full moon in Virgo. So if you're a Leo rising, that'll be your second house. I feel like if you have any little boo-boos about your, self-worth or your self-value of some sort, I do see that maybe somebody's coming in, making you feel better, helping you lick the wounds. And maybe something else. No, I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself. It was just right there. It was right there. I had to do it or it was just going to feel like, so I just couldn't hold it in. I'm very, very sorry. So I'm so sorry. But this is somebody who's, I think, going to kind of help you in some way, like, especially if there's some kind of heartache. It's like a culmination or a completion of that. I think that this is somebody who is confident within themselves. So they're also going to boost your confidence. It's like, I can't stand those men or women who don't feel confident in themselves. So it's like they feel like they have to put you down in order to feel better or hotter or whatever. It's like, dude, get a life. You know what I mean? So I feel like somebody's coming over here and kind of like putting you in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? What's that Three of Swords about? The Magician in reverse. Yeah, like not feeling confident in your own gifts, talents, skills, or abilities. Now, for some of you, if you're a masculine, I don't feel like this is a masculine read, if I'm going to be honest, but if you are a masculine Leo, I do see that if you are heartbroken in some way, it does still hurt, but I think that you're kind of like, okay, you know what? It is what it is. I'm okay with how this goes, right? I'm okay with what happens. Like um if it works, if it doesn't work out, I need to be okay with myself and how it all plays out. Um for some of you it could be a secret coming out about a partner, okay? Or something like that. A win-win outcome is forecast for the advice with Taurus and territory. Interesting. So, I mean, this is your advice here. Well, Taurus is naturally all about the second house, right? If we're looking at a general chart. And this does talk about self-worth and self-value and needing to make sure that you keep that, but also, keep that within you, but also needing to make sure that, if you are crossing somebody else's boundaries, I'm kind of getting with that territory card, making sure that you're also respecting somebody else's self-worth and self-value and self-esteem, etc. And not trying to trample over that. Not saying that you are, okay? So reverse it if you need to, but a win-win outcome is forecast, absolutely. I feel like it's you and another person, or even you and a and the debt collectors or taxes or whatever. I feel like there's a meeting in the middle that can happen. Um, but I also want to say, like, but don't bend till you break. You know what I mean? Like, don't like over please. Like, still keep your boundaries. Okay. Like, a win win outcome is forecast. Great. That's wonderful, right? It can be, yes, but you're still needing to keep your sense of like identity and your sense of like, I'm standing on this. These are my boundaries. Okay. It's kind of what I'm getting with that. So, thank you so much, Leo. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and become a Hand of the Queen member by heading over to my YouTube channel, clicking the join button, and all of that information will be available there for you. Also, if you're into creative writing, poetry, literature, I have my own channel where I write and produce all of my content. It is called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. All of that information will be available in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section below. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com, and you can also follow me on my socials. Thank you guys so much, Leo, and I'll talk to you soon. Good luck. Hi, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome to your tarot forecast between February 18th through to the 24th. Keep in mind that I will be fusing astrology within this, so that will be specifically most accurately for rising signs. However, you can also look at your Sun and Moon, but regardless with the tarot, you can check for all of your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the week ahead. So, beginning of the week, we are going to be having the sun entering Pisces. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe a little confusion. Maybe a little confusion about your work, about finances. Could also be about a partner. If you're a Virgo rising, the sun entering, you're a seventh house of one-on-one partnerships and committed relationships. There could be some confusion about that. Midweek, you have Wednesday and Thursday, maybe. Venus is going to conjoin Mars and Aquarius. And if you're a Virgo rising, that'll be in your sixth house of work, day-to-day routine. And then we also have Mercury entering Pisces, which is your seventh house. The Fool in reverse, I mean, this can definitely talk about like reckless behavior or being too afraid to kind of take the leap or take the jump. Maybe you have somebody that you're interested in at work or something like that, and you really want to go for it, but you're scared. You're afraid of change, or you're afraid to kind of put yourself out there. This can also be like, being a little reckless as well. Maybe even when it comes to your health, maybe you're going through some relationship issues and you want to just down an entire bottle of Jack Daniels. I don't know, but it's definitely there. Um, and then let's go ahead and take a look at the end of the week. On Saturday, there will be a full moon in Virgo. I see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's a full moon in your sign. I don't know. Are you breaking up with someone? Are you dropping an opportunity? Is all that confusion just not worth it? It can represent a lot of things. So let's go ahead and clarify this card first. The Chariots and the moon in reverse. What's the moon in reverse? The Nine of Pentacles. So a lot of you, if you've been confused about a relationship of some sort, you may be like, you know what? I just need to be okay with being single. I need to be okay with being me. I need to go for the things that I want to go for. This is like, I can't keep being afraid of venturing out, or I can't keep being afraid of being alone. I can't keep being afraid of, feeling like I always got to do, right? Because we have all of these planets transiting your sixth house if you're a Virgo rising, but still nonetheless. And it's like everything is so focused on work. And it might be where you're just like, you know what? I need to have the courage to kind of put some of these responsibilities off. I know, not Virgo, right? Put some of the, do I have Leo on here this entire time? I am so freaking sorry. Oh my God, I totally forgot to change it. I'm so sorry. And so, wanting to like enjoy oneself a little bit more and not be so like honed in on work, and like wanting to have a little bit of fun, I think is going to be imperative for you. Um, So yeah, but for some of you, if it is about a relationship, there could have been a fear about like being alone or not having that person anymore, or maybe you just need to take a little break or something like that. I feel like you're going to end up pushing through whatever that fear is to be able to handle your business. Now, I will say that this does seem quite emotionally charged. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the chariot is there along with the moon in reverse, which is very much about our emotions. It's Cancer and Pisces, and so it's kind of like that, it can be quite heavy, right? But I like that the chariot is here. It's trumping these cards. The moon in reverse is being clarified by a positive card. So I just kind of feel like no matter what the confusion is, it's just full steam ahead. Okay. So then, midweek, Wednesday-ish, okay, February 21st, we have Venus conjoining Mars in Aquarius. We have the Fool in reverse with the Empress and the Nine of Cups. Wow, I love this. This is really beautiful. So if you're a feminine Virgo, I will say that this is you being content, being emotionally content, being creative, checking off all of the boxes in your own life. You're not chasing anybody down. You're not leaping. You're not, doing the fool where you hop, skip, and jump and you're like, F it, right? You're doing the Venusian thing. You're doing the Jupiter thing. I say that because this is Taurus and Libra, which is ruled by Venus. This is Jupiter and Pisces. So when we put Venus and Jupiter together, this is more so like we're relaxing, we're enjoying life, we're feeling good, feeling sexy, and you're looking absolutely incredible. And I don't think that you're interested in like breaking out of something or you're interested in like going crazy. It just feels like you're content with exactly where you're at. Now, for my masculines that are interested in a feminine, you could be a little like nervous about approaching somebody that maybe you're interested in, or this could just be you really enjoying your time with a lover and not, not changing things up. Like there's a consistency in the actions. Be careful about pregnancy around this time. Just want to put that out there, okay? So let's see that Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Death card. Oof. This is that full moon in Virgo on Saturday. Tell me about that Death card. The Two of Cups. Tell me about that Six of Wands. The Ace of Wands. So a lot of you, if you've been dealing with some kind of relationship that's been on the fritz or been a little squirrely, I think you might be kind of like, you know what, I can't do this. I got to drop this. And you're ready for success. I think that even though there's so much love that maybe you have for somebody, for some of you, you may be like, no, I can't do it. I have to focus on, my own goals and my inspirations. Some of you are getting a lot of attention, the full moon in your sign, getting a lot of attention in regards to who knows, whatever it is, your evolution. Maybe people are cheering you on. It's like, especially because Venus is going to square Jupiter here pretty soon as well. When is that? I'm trying to remember when that is. Venus square Jupiter. Do I have it pulled up? I'm just curious. No, I don't have it up. So, and I don't have time to go and search for it. So anyway, so I don't know. I don't know. But it to me makes me feel like you guys are getting some form of applause for something a little bit. So and I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's something you're publishing. Maybe it's something you're writing. I don't know. But it seems like there is an evolution that is taking place within your life. And I really, really like it. For some of you, it doesn't have to be about a breakup per se. It could just be that this is like, okay, we need to dig this seed up out of the garden and we need to fucking replant. Excuse my French. Something has to die in the way that we correspond with each other and the way that we love each other. Something has to change. And I feel like there's a mutual understanding between you and another person that very much is the case. And I see some kind of success happening because of that. And so a new way A new way of doing things, I think, is on the horizon. So here's Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus for your advice. Along with Libra, there's that Venusian energy and growth. So I absolutely love this. I love it so much. So this to me is saying like there should be some new kind of tangible opportunity that you're either creating for yourself or that you're accepting. It could be with another person. It could be maybe you and a business partner trying to work together to grow something. This could be saying that you're going to find the most growth with a partner, or it could be saying that you need to see growth from a partner, you need to grow with a partner. Doesn't mean that you can't grow on your own. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like whatever this is, whatever this new thing is that you're beginning with another person, I think that it's really going to take some diplomacy. I think it's going to take the need to not I think it's going to need to remove any kind of resistance that's keeping you and this other person from evolving, okay? Whether it's a business partner, whether it's a love partner. So, Virgo, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and become a Hand of the Queen member by heading over to my YouTube channel and clicking the join button, and all of that information will be available there for you. There are 2 tiers, so keep that in mind. Also, if you're into creative writing, poetry, or literature or visual arts, you can go ahead and head on over to my creative writing page on YouTube, which is called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. You can subscribe there. All of that information will be available in the description box as well within the pinned comment below. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com, and you can follow me on my Instagram and or Twitter. All of that information is available right there. Thank you so much, Virgo, and good luck. Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome to your tarot forecast between the week for the week of February 18th all through the 24th. Keep in mind that I am going to incorporate some astrology, which is going to be more accurate for the Libra rising sign, also the Sun and the Moon. But regardless, this is still tarot, so you can check for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at these cards. All right, Libra, beginning of the week, we do have the sun entering Pisces, and that is going to be in your 6th house of your health, your day-to-day, your work, your routine. I do see the 8 of Swords here, so maybe feeling a little stuck or a little downtrodden when it comes to your work, or maybe some kind of project that you are working on. I could also see this as you kind of like wondering what you should do in regards to a health matter, or trying to even figure out like a new diet or a new workout routine maybe. Midweek, we do have Venus conjoining Mars in Aquarius. And this is going to be in your 5th house. And we have the 4 wands for that. Ooh, I really, really like that. So this is a reason to celebrate. Maybe you go out. Maybe you are, the 5th house can be like, we're going out. We're having a good time. And it can also be like true love. And so maybe you actually meet somebody. Maybe you meet the person that you're going to end up in a relationship with. Maybe you meet someone that you marry. Or if you already have a partnership, then maybe you guys go out and you're having a good time. Or there's something like maybe some kind of inhibition that you guys finally break free from. Then for the end of the week, this is when we're going to be having the full moon in Virgo. Also, Mercury is going to enter Pisces on Thursday. So we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So, this could be like feeling like you wasted your time with something, maybe on a love interest, maybe on a specific project, or feeling like something just really isn't worth it to invest in anymore. So let's take a look at that 8 of Swords first. Ooh, the 6 of Swords and the Hierophant. Well, I don't really hate it. This to me makes me feel like you're kind of standing on business with something. I think that's something that you were stuck on there for a while, something that maybe you were confused about. It could be something financial, just because I see the Hierophant here, which is Taurus, and Taurus can talk about our money. So it could be something financial, but take it as it resonates, right? This could be you kind of like realizing how you need to resolve a situation. You're standing on moral high ground. You're standing with your values, your morals, and you are maybe even learning something for some of you. Maybe it was like, maybe you needed to have a new job, or you need to get a new job or something like that, but you needed to learn something or master something first in order to get it, right? So maybe that was the solution. Some of you that just simply feel like stuck in a rut in some way, maybe you're going towards your faith or focusing more on spirituality or spiritual practices. If this is about a specific commitment, I feel like there's like, oh God, like what do I do about this? Or maybe you have a choice between two people or whatever. I think that what a lot of you may be looking for, at least from what I'm seeing, is marriage, or somebody that you can fully blown commit to, somebody you have a genuine foundation with. And I see that um, if this is a partner that you already have, I feel like you and this person were in a disagreement about something, but I see something being resolved and something going to maybe a higher level of commitment, or just being more foundationally structured. So then we have, interesting. So then midweek, we have the Four of Wands with the Judgment card for some of you, and the Nine of Wands. For some of you that have been separated with a partner, I see the two of you coming together in some way. I see the Nine of Wands here. We're fighting for it. We're going for it. I don't care what it takes. I'm doing it, coming out on top, making the decision to do that, making a conscious decision to do that. And with that Four of Wands, I see a lot of like celebration and happiness because of that. Now, for my Libra risings and suns and moons as well, keep that in mind. This could be about like Venus in a conjunction with Mars. So this could be this could be, maybe it's somebody from the past. Mars does rule your seventh house of one-on-one relationships. So maybe it is a partner. Maybe it's some kind of love interest. Like I said, Venus is you, this is you having a good time, having fun, blowing smoke, whatever it is that you're doing for fun, and having fun with someone else. So I don't hate it. I love it, actually. It looks really, really good. Let's just pull one more card just for Page of Swords. It could be somebody that you met online, or you and this person are corresponding online, or maybe there's somebody that's been kind of spying on you, or you've been spying on them for a while, kind of like not really sure, and then finally like taking that leap, maybe. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is when we have that full moon in Virgo. Oh no, the Five of Cups and the Eight. What's the Ace of Swords? The Ten of Swords. Oh no. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look great. The full moon is happening in your 12th house of things. It can be where things are like revealed, where things are hidden. It can also be about mental health, your mental well-being, addictions, things from the past. Something may come up. Maybe it's about a person. Okay, I don't know. I'm not saying it's about you, but maybe something kind of is like revealed in a public way, because the moon does rule your 10th house if you're a Libra rising, where something's kind of revealed and it like makes you realize like, wow, that was a waste of fucking time. That was a waste of time, but keep in mind that that's a choice, that it's a choice to look at something like, oh, this was a waste of time. Because if it was a waste of time, that means you learned nothing and you got nothing from it. If that's the case, then we have to change our perspective on things, right? But it may be like this realization that somebody has betrayed another. Okay, I hate to say that. Maybe it's you that did that. Okay, I have no idea. But it's definitely going to like come out at some point. And I feel like it's around this full moon in Virgo. I will say somebody does regret it. There is a regret of some sort, but it also could just be like the sense of, I don't need to waste my time on these things anymore that are not good for my mental health. Like I just keep focusing on it, and I just need to evolve, and I just need to end it. Okay. So it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. Ooh, a new romantic cycle begins. Then we have a Neptune, which, okay, and observation. I feel like you guys have somebody observing you, maybe. I do think it's saying like, look for a higher vibration of love, not the superficial. Just because Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. I feel like this could be a brand new relationship. Okay, so if something's ending and if you feel really sad about it, I feel like you'll have other options. This could also be like saying like, you're gonna need to sacrifice something if you want this new romantic cycle to begin as well. Okay, so I'm not sure what that is. What's that observation card about? the Five of Swords, I want to say be careful because there could be somebody who's in competition with you or somebody who's kind of manipulating you, and not everything may be as it seems. So just keep that in mind, okay? So I hate to sound all doom and gloom. I don't mean to, but I just want to let you know like what it says, okay? So Libra, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can become a Hand of the Queen member by heading over to my YouTube channel, clicking the join button, and you will see 2-tier options, okay? And also, if you are into creative writing, literature, or poetry, I have my own poetry channel. You can go ahead and check it out. It's called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. That information will be available in the description box as well as in the pinned comments, okay? And you can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. Thank you so much, Libra, and the best of luck to you. Bye for now. Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome to your tarot forecast between February 18th all the way through to the 24th. We're going to be taking a look at what's going on in your life. Keep in mind that I am going to be infusing or fusing some astrology in this. So if you're a Scorpio rising, it's going to be most accurate for you. Also, Sun and Moon will still apply, so keep that in mind. But if you're just looking for tarot, this can still apply to you. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. All right, so I'm using 2 different decks, so keep that in mind. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse for the beginning of the week, and this is when the sun is going to be entering your Pisces 5th house. This can be about like not really taking the lead or following somebody else's lead in regards to romance or some kind of creative project, but there will be a heavy focus on that midweek, especially Wednesday. Oh, look at that. How perfect. That's going to be on February 21st. Venus is going to conjoin Mars in Aquarius. Also, Thursday, Mercury is going to enter Pisces. So, even more focus on your love life, creative projects, etc. Venus conjoining Mars in your 4th house. Maybe you meet somebody in your hometown. Maybe you meet somebody, maybe you have somebody come over, okay, for some of you. But I love this. I love the Lover's card here. That's so beautiful. It tells me that something's clearly in alignment. Keep in mind that the 7th house does rule your one-on-one partnerships if you're a Scorpio rising, but regardless, this could be like somebody coming to visit you in the home, okay, like I stated before. And Mars is you, so I really like this. For you in Libra rising specifically. And then we have, ooh, the Empress. Come on now. Damn. Scorpio. It's just not fair, okay? That's just not fair. That is so beautiful. I'm curious about the Knight of Swords in reverse, but that Empress, I mean, if you're a feminine Scorpio, this can represent, like, this is Taurus energy, so it could be like a partner. Be careful of pregnancy around this time, I want to say, but if you're a feminine, this could be you looking good, feeling good, smelling good, getting pregnant for some of you. If you are fertile, keep that in mind. And really connecting with somebody who can be like, if you believe in twin flames, I don't really, but if you believe in twin flames, sure, right? Or some kind of very strong soulmate, or this is just you simply working on something maybe, or aligning with something that is aligned with you. So let's take a look at that Knight of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like you're being a little stubborn over some kind of love situation. Over some kind of love situation, kind of feeling a little down. The sun going into Pisces in your 5th house. Maybe you feel like you have a big focus on romance or love and you're just not getting a text back, or you're just not getting a call back, or it's just not working for you or something. Maybe you feel like you're being ghosted in some way, and it's like you want to focus on, you want to focus on finding a partner. You want to spend more time with your partner, but it's just not happening. I feel like you're kind of, taking out that little Scorpio stinger a little bit, if I'm going to be honest with you. Be careful of anybody like trying to shove their beliefs down your throat in some way, and you just simply going along with it because you like them or because you care about them or whatever. Definitely don't do that. That could also be you doing that to somebody else. So be cautious. I'm wondering if it's that Venus conjunct Mars here coming up. So don't be a people pleaser is what I want to say, or maybe somebody's trying to people please you. You know what I'm saying? Then we have the Lovers in reverse, the Lovers in the upright. Excuse me, the Magician in reverse with the Hangman. Why is the Magician in reverse? The Seven of Swords. Well, keeping your cards close to the chest a little bit. I definitely see somebody coming in if you're looking for love, or you and a partner very much coming together as one, very much feeling intimate, good conversation. This could be kind of happening in like in a very private place, which is obviously your fourth house, especially if you're a Scorpio rising. This is going to be maybe you even making decisions about your mental health, and why you think the way that you think. I could definitely see this as like more of a mental health thing and needing to focus on your mental health. Maybe you're wanting to focus on creativity a little bit more in the house or something like that. Maybe you're wanting to um, um, do some creativity for healing. I know that creativity for me is honestly my best healer, for the most part. So if that's something that you're interested in, I could see that. I just think that there's a little bit of like doubt when it comes to either this love situation. Maybe you're thinking, I don't know if I can really sacrifice this right now, or I'm not really sure. Is this for me? It just seems like it's very like Neptune meets the lovers, which is very like all encompassing, engrossing, kind of whatever. And I think that it's almost like you want to avoid it a little bit because maybe it feels quite intense. But I don't think that you should. I don't think that you should. I think that you should delve into whatever this is. You're also going to have Mercury entering Pisces, and Mercury doesn't do good in Pisces, right? But it's still about creativity and love and passion and having a good time. And yeah, so I feel like there could be some sweet words exchange between you and another person. Then we have the Empress with the Five of Wands and the Justice in reverse. My goodness, if you're a feminine Scorpio, you could have people fighting over you. Okay, you could have a lot of people fighting over you, or there could be somebody here who's like doing you wrong in some way, or you feel like you're not getting what you deserve in a situation. And I feel like if this Empress is you, I feel like you're gonna be like, no, like you're not going to, if somebody's doubtful about you or anything like that. I just don't think that you're going to have any parts of it. Um Especially like if you're, so also I want to say if you are if you're a Scorpio rising specifically, but also you can apply this to your sun and your moon. Full moon in your 11th house, which is your Virgo house, this can be a completion in regards to a goal, in regards to a big aspiration or a huge dream that you had. For some of you, it could be an ending of a friendship. Okay, I could see that happening as well. Maybe somebody doesn't agree with how you're expressing yourself. Maybe somebody doesn't agree with a love partner and you're like, yeah, I don't care, bye. It could be something like that. But I feel like you're very much holding your poise and you're in your sovereignty when it comes to whatever this is, so I'm not mad at it. Your advice is expect powerful change. Cancer, which is happening in your fourth house, which is the natural Cancerian house, and upheaval. So I think that if you're wanting comfort, if you're wanting that protection, if you're wanting to protect your emotions, if you're wanting to feel emotions, if you're wanting to be vulnerable, I think that a lot of change is needed first. And I don't know if that's because you need to eradicate things out of your life. I don't know if there's a family situation going on that's really going to change, or a living situation that's going to change. I feel like it's letting you know that all will be well. But I do think that you're probably needing to maybe defend yourself a little bit, or defend a family member or something, like drop a boundary that makes you feel uncomfortable. Okay, and maybe that's the full moon in Virgo. Maybe that's you finally closing something out. I don't know. So thank you so much, Scorpio. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button. You will see two tiers there. There's one called the Dragon and there's one called Hand of the Queen. If you want the 24 videos plus per month, you have to subscribe to the Hand of the Queen one, okay? And also, if you guys would like to book a personal reading, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow my creative writing YouTube channel. You can go subscribe over there. It's called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. That information will be in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section below. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I will talk to you soon, and bye for now. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome to your tarot forecast between February 18th through to the 24th. So without further ado, let's go ahead and cut into these cards. All right. We have the Two of Swords for the beginning of the week. So Sun is going to be entering Pisces. So there's going to be a lot of focus on creativity, forgiveness, compassion. Now for my Sagittarius risings, but also Sun and Moon, keep in mind that the Sun is going to be entering your fourth house of home and family. So there can be a big focus on family. There can be a big focus on moving, maybe for some of you, or maybe you're incorporating more spiritual practices into your home and your family life. And then midweek, we have Venus, which is going to conjoin Mars in Aquarius. If you are a Sag rising, this is going to be in your third house of short distance trips and travel, extended family members. This can also be writing projects, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, etc. Also vehicles as well. But regardless, with Venus conjoining Mars in Aquarius, this is like us taking a chance, us taking a risk, being more authentic to who it is that we are. I feel like you guys are going to be communicating in a very different way here coming up. For some of you, if you're single, you could meet somebody while you're out and about. Maybe you're at the, local pub, the local watering hole. Maybe you're out with family or something like that, and somebody crosses your path. Or if you're already partnered up, you could be going out with a partner, doing things. This could be like a very busy time as well. At the end of the week, we're going to have Mercury enter Pisces, and then we're going to have a full moon in Virgo as well. So this could be a feeling of like feeling a little overwhelmed with that 10 of Wands in reverse, feeling like you have a lot going on. Maybe there's a lot going on in your career and you're being pushed and pulled between, your home and your family life and your career, or how you're showing up in the world. Maybe you have, a family that doesn't appreciate it, or something. Maybe you're posting pictures up there that you shouldn't be posting. I don't know, right? But there's a lot on your plate basically. So let's take a look at that Two of Swords, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. You're kind of avoiding making some kind of decision because you feel like you don't have all of the facts. If there are people in your life who are a little naggy, or if you have children that are being a little shitty towards you, excuse my language, you could be just simply trying to avoid them. This is like you trying to keep your peace, right? You trying to be alone, because Pisces can be about like isolation and wanting to be alone. And a lot of you could just be wanting to be alone, telling the world to F off. Maybe there's some online drama going on. Maybe people on Twitter are harassing you. Maybe you have people replying to your tweets with, politically charged statements, and you're just like, I don't want any of it. You know what I mean? And so I kind of feel like you guys are a little bit cut and dry in the beginning of the week, not wanting to deal with crazy kids, and we listen, as parents, that's just what it is. For others of you, like I said, it could be some immature people in your life, even some younger people in your life for some of you, and it's just like not really wanting to deal with it. And it could just be because you have a lot of focus on like home and family life and you don't really have time for that stuff. So then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse for midweek. We have the Temperance. So I love that you're showing up here with the King of Pentacles. I love this. I love this so much. This is making me feel like you're taking some kind of risk, or some kind of risk that you've taken is paying off, okay? This is telling me that you are totally content with something, either a relationship, a project, family, home life. You are at peace. You feel like your finances are finally coming together. A project is finally coming together. Maybe wanting to spend a little bit of money to, I don't know, go out and about with a partner or something like that is showing me that it's bringing you peace. What's that? Temperance. The Hermit, peace within yourself. Because this is the thing, right? It's like a lot of the times, if we want our peace, we have to consciously choose that, right? So we can either choose, like, for instance, let's do the Twitter thing, right? We can consciously choose to reply to the a-hole on Twitter and then disrupt our peace, or we can just be like, you know what? No, right? Because energy is currency, it's like money. So it's like whatever we're spending our energy on, that's what we are paying attention to, right? That's why it's called paying attention. So I feel like you're kind of realizing that, and it's making you feel more settled in your energy. So I love this. It just feels like peace, baby. Peace all around. Okay. So then we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, however, at the end here. That's around the full moon in Virgo. The Ten of Wands in reverse, the Strength in reverse, the Two of Wands. I kind of feel like you're just figuring out how to manage your time and your energy. This more makes me feel like you're being pushed and pulled between projects or partners or a partner or home and family life or parents or something like that. And you're just like, oh, like I just can't. I'm not strong enough for this. I feel like you are. Tell me about that Two of Wands, the Tower. You're like, throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's just getting too noisy. And I think you are really just wanting more like privacy. Maybe you're letting go of a job. Maybe you're letting go of a project. Maybe you're letting go of the way that people used to see you. Maybe everybody knew you as like, I don't know, the parent that always did everything and scheduled everything and cleaned up everything. And you're like, I'm not doing that anymore. Like, or whatever it may be. It's like you're protecting your peace in some way. I really believe that. And I don't think that you're afraid of change. I don't think that you're afraid to kind of let things fall as they may. You're just kind of, let go and let God. A time to give rather than take for your advice with sextile and isolation. How interesting. I'm almost getting balance with this. Just because this says a time to give rather than take, and this says isolation. And so it's interesting. With that sextile, that's Venusian energy. Sextile brings the energy of Venus, which does talk about balance, right? And so I feel like you're probably needing to find balance, like I said, between giving your time and your energy to others or whatever it is, and like needing to be alone as well. And so I just feel like you finding a good healthy balance between that is going to be really awesome for you. So this is probably my favorite reading. So Sagittarius, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. If you're into creative writing, I do have a creative writing YouTube channel. It's called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. Make sure that you subscribe to it. That information is going to be within the pinned comment as well as in the description box below. Also, if you would like access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can head over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and there will be 2 tiers available. If you want the access to over the 24 videos plus per month, you do have to join the Hand of the Queen membership, okay? And you can also book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now. Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome to your tarot forecast between February 18th through to the 24th. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get into these cards. So, beginning of the week, we are going to be having the Sun enter Pisces. If you are a Capricorn rising, then this is going to be your 3rd house of short distance trips, travels, your car, your local neighborhood, writing projects, etc. But regardless, the star in reverse, not having a lot of hope or faith in regards to whatever it is that you're trying to go after, maybe some kind of dream. Midweek, we do have Venus conjunct Mars in Aquarius, as well as Mercury is going to be entering Pisces. So this conjunction is going to be happening in your 2nd house of self-worth, self-value, and money that you're making. And Mercury is going to be entering your Pisces 3rd house. So with that 7 of Wands, this is making me feel like you are maybe having some discussions with people where you're setting some kind of boundary or you're trying to maintain something. I do feel like you're trying to maintain some kind of boundary, and I don't know if this is like a verbal boundary that you're expressing. I don't know if this is some kind of monetary boundary, or maybe you're just maintaining some kind of financial structure. Then we have the 4 of Swords for the end of the week. So this is when we have the full moon on Virgo around February 24th, okay, give or take a couple of days. And we are all going to be feeling this. Now, I like this because this is a sister sign for you. So at some point, this is going to trine your sign. But, this is going to be if you're a Capricorn rising, but even sun or moon can still apply in your 9th house of long distance trips, travels, higher education, legalities, things like that. It can also be faith. So maybe with that 4 of Swords, you're just trying to rest, relax, focus on faith, or, whatever your placements are, maybe just trying to focus on peace, trying to have peace within your life because maybe things are being a little busy. When planets hit our 3rd and our 6th house, stuff gets really busy, especially the 6th house. God, it just gets so busy. It feels like it's never ending. So I feel like you're just trying to rest and recuperate by the end of the week. So let's take a look with that star in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse and the 4 of Wands. Okay. Well, I want to say, like, be cautious of any unhealthy coping mechanisms. You could kind of like start to lose hope in a situation, and then you just kind of do something erratic, or you don't really know which cylinder you're firing off on, or you don't really know where you're going. It's like a lack of direction, or feeling like you need some kind of validation or attention in order to break free from something. So you may end up like going out and just simply trying to have a good time, maybe drinking a little bit, maybe giving into some kind of addiction maybe that you have. Pisces can represent our addictions, also our mental illnesses and things like that. Love you, Pisces, but that is what Pisces can represent. And so maybe there is a bit of a focus on that, but you could be like going out in your local neighborhood. You could kind of be feeling down about something. Down about what? The Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're trying to start out on some kind of new business venture. You do have all this energy happening in your second house if you're a Capricorn rising, but regardless, maybe you tried to start doing something. Maybe you tried to educate yourself on something. Maybe you're trying to start a new job or start some kind of new like side hustle or something. And you just feel like maybe it's not going in the way that you want, or maybe some kind of love offer isn't as stable as you thought it was, or a relationship, or maybe your kids are pissing you off, and you just want to F off and you just want to go out. So for some of you, it could be kind of like trying to find a way to break free from your emotions a little bit. Just be cautious of unhealthy coping mechanisms, okay? Then we have the Seven of Wands for midweek. So this is when Venus can join Mars, Mercury enters Pisces, Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Ten of Swords. Interesting. I kind of feel, especially if you're a Cap rising, right? So Cap risings, if you're a Cap rising, why do I keep saying that? The second house can be a bit of a stubborn house, right? It's like where we want to hold on to something. And so I'm kind of wondering for some of you if you're really focusing on like holding on to something that is not really, it's not that it's not for you, it's that you have to evolve whatever it is, but it's almost like you're putting that off. So for instance, let's say that it's you've been working at the same job forever, right? And now they're like, oh, well, we want you to be a manager, and you're thinking, oh God, I don't want all those fucking responsibilities, right? Because you're either gonna have to travel for work, or you're gonna have to think quick, or there's gonna be more responsibilities packed onto you, and you may not be wanting that. So, I think you're really gonna have to ask yourself, is this all it's ever going to be, or can it be more, and so I feel like you're pushing against the grain a little bit. It's like it's almost like you're trying to kind of distract yourself a little bit, even if you're not a Cap rising, trying to distract yourself a little bit. And for others of you, what's that? Ten of Swords in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. You can feel like people are trying to take you down a little bit, You can feel like people are trying to take you down, pull you down a little bit. I don't think it's affecting you because that Seven of Wands is in the upright, which tells me that you're maintaining it. You could just have some haters, that's what it really comes down to. So, what are you going to do, right? Let them hate. Then the end of the week, we have the full moon in Virgo, not the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse. Oh, God. I feel like you just need a load off. I feel like you're really at this point where you just need a load off. You really do. You're just like, I'm done here. I think that you want to spend some time alone. You're feeling like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to get stuff done. It could be that you feel like something isn't good enough, and so you don't even want to look at it or focus on it. Be careful of that, because that could really harp on your progress, thinking that something has to be perfect when it just doesn't. Um, and there's just some frustration, or you could feel like something is not moving forward in the way that it should be. What's the resolution to this? The Nine of Cups. I feel like it's telling you just be content with where you are or what you have available to you, and just simply make it work. Your advice is balance spirituality and practicality. Agreed. You have Leo energy. And communication. Well, if you're a Cap rising, there's already going to be a big focus on that anyway, with all that energy in your third house of communication. I feel like this is telling you to have more fun in your life, you know. Also, when it comes to, yes, making money, doing all of that, you know, focusing on the things that you need to practically maintain. Yeah, that's all well and good, but also needing to take time for yourself, taking time for meditation, taking time for church or spiritual practice or whatever it is that you do, and finding new ways to have fun. I want to say with that Leo energy, and finding joy in yourself again, and being confident within yourself, and needing to find that again. So, good luck, Capricorn. Thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com, and you can follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. All that information is available right up there on the screen. Also, if you're into creative writing, you can follow my Where Dead Flowers Bloom YouTube channel. Just go ahead and subscribe. All of that information is in the description box and in the pinned comments. Also, if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can head over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and you will notice that there are 2 tiers: Dragon members and Hand of the Queen members. If you want the exclusive access with the over 24 videos per month, you have to be a tier 2, okay? So thank you so much, Capricorn, and the absolute best of luck to you, and talk to you soon. Bye for now. Hi, Aquarius. How are you? Welcome to your tarot forecast between the week. For the week of February 18th through the 24th. God, sorry. I just did all the signs pretty much before you. And so I'm just kind of like drinking my hot tea. So work with me here. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the week ahead for you. Keep in mind, I am going to fuse some astrology. In the beginning of the week, we do have the sun entering Pisces on Sunday. Then midweek on Wednesday, we have Venus conjunct Mars in Aquarius. Thursday, February 22nd, we have Mercury entering Pisces. And at the end of the week, we have February 24th, full moon in Virgo. So whether you're a sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter placements, just with the tarot, just simply looking at the tarot, for some of you, it's you that's actually taking the action on someone or something. This could be some kind of creative pursuit. Keep that in mind, but it could also be about a love interest. I don't really care for the Emperor in reverse here. That's Aries energy. Okay, Mars is in your sign. That's the ruler of Aries. It could be that you are feeling emasculated if you're a dude. It could be that you're really needing to control, feeling like you need to control a situation, or feel like you don't have control over a situation at all, or you're having a hard time kind of disassociating from some kind of emotional situation to be able to take care of your responsibilities. For others of you, if you have a domineering or dominating masculine figure in your life, I definitely see that kind of taking the focal point midweek. And then we also have the end of the week, the Five of Cups, just some sadness, maybe missing someone, maybe somebody's missing you, some kind of regret here happening. But this is your reading, so I'm going to say like you're kind of sad about something. So let's go ahead and take a look now. I'm going to say if you are an Aquarius rising, sun or moon specifically, but Aquarius most accurately, if you are an Aquarius rising, with this sun entering Pisces in the beginning of the week, there's going to be a big focal point on your self-worth, your self-value, your own money that you're making in your financial situation. And then shortly thereafter on Thursday, Mercury is going to come into that house. So it's going to be more of like a busy time when it comes to making money, or when it comes to budgeting or getting your finances in order. With Venus making that conjunction into your sign, I mean, you guys have a stellium going on in your sign right now and in the beginning of the week here. So there's a lot going on already. So it's going to be like full freaking house. You're transforming, you're changing. I see that some of you could be working on some kind of creative project for some of you. Maybe it's something that you're doing behind the scenes with that high priestess there. This is something where you're realizing, wow, I haven't even tapped my freaking full potential yet. What am I doing? And you guys being vulnerable and open to that. And for some of you, maybe even spending a little bit of money or earning a little bit of money for or on some kind of creative project. For others of you, you do, like I said, you do have Mars and Venus in your sign, feeling pretty spicy, feeling pretty saucy, feeling pretty sexy. You guys could be taking action on somebody. It could be somebody that's sexy, mysterious. It could even be someone that's into tarot. Okay, just because this is like your reading, so I'm seeing you as you taking the action, but reverse it if you guys need to. And maybe spending a little bit of money on this person, or you know what I mean, like spend a little bit of money, showing them what they're worth. I could see something like that going on. Then midweek, this is when we have Venus conjunct Mars in Aquarius. Ooh, with the Four of Cups and the Six of Swords in reverse. So, ooh, I'll be totally honest. I mean, this doesn't look super comfortable. I'm not saying that this is about the Venus conjunct Mars situation, but I do see that there's a masculine figure here who seems to feel emasculated or seems to feel pretty pissed, and maybe even acting a little immature because they feel rejected or they feel disappointed due to something that came back from the past or because of a past problem, or this is somebody who's being incredibly stubborn and having a really hard time making the changes that they need to make in order to basically like take control of their lives, essentially. What's that Four of Cups about? Let me just see. The Three of Swords in reverse. This to me is making me feel like something is like supposed to get better and then like it just doesn't, and I'm gonna be honest, this feels more like a masculine's read, so if you're a feminine Aquarius, please take that into account. But this of course could just be a boss that's like really disappointing, really aggravating, really annoying, somebody who's not grateful for you or something like that, and it's just like this person just does not have the wherewithal to like change or just refuses to. Okay. um, so yeah, I feel like some feisty conversations are happening. So the beginning of the week looks great until we hit like Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. And then it's like, ugh, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe somewhere around there. So I don't know. Maybe there's a financial discussion going on. Then we have the Five of Cups for the end of the week. This is around the new moon in Virgo. Ooh, good God Almighty. Okay. All right. Well, I I will say that there's a feminine energy here who is really giving into her like triggers. She seems to be exhausted from a conversation. This person seems to kind of be biting and snapping a little bit because of some kind of past situation. Maybe it's just somebody asking you for advice, I don't know, but if this is an Aquarius risings, that full moon in Virgo is going to be happening in your eighth house of like other people's money or a partner's money, okay? Or this can be deep psychological transformations that are taking place. If this is your reading, I see some kind of feminine energy, maybe like doing some past shadow work or going through a deep set of like a transformation, closing something out in their lives that is not serving them anymore and kind of like giving up on that because it's not good for their mental health. So that could be you or somebody else. Full moon in Taurus, advice, your dreams need a practical plan. Scorpio, okay, opposite of Taurus. And curiosity. So, Taurus is more about the practical and the mundane, and it's saying that there's some kind of plan. Now, this is literally your financial axis. This is where the full moon is happening, okay? And I'm saying that because Taurus is the natural second house, Scorpio is the natural eighth house. Yes, I know that you have Virgo in the eighth house. Yes, I know that Pisces takes up your second house, but these are still financial signs, financial houses, okay? So I'm kind of wondering here. What's that curiosity card? Hold on. The Eight of Wands in reverse. There's something that's like blocking a financial situation, I want to say. And I'm feeling like there needs to be some kind of investigative work when it comes down to it. I don't know. Maybe it's something about a credit score and you realize you have something on like a bill that showed up on your credit that went into collections, or, it can be something like that. Or, oh my God, sorry. Okay. Or maybe there is somebody here who's trying to complete some kind of financial project but they need your help, or vice versa, and it's just like not working. I'm feeling like definitely something needs to be kind of closed out regarding finances, or somebody needs to maybe drop a boundary when it comes to finances as well. um So yeah, I feel like there's something deeper going on under the surface, and I feel like that's what needs to be looked at. And I'm not really sure what that is specifically. I feel like you would know. So Aquarius, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can always book a personal reading with me at violetaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. And also, if you're into creative writing, you can follow my YouTube channel, Where Dead Flowers Bloom. That information will be available in the description as well as in the pinned comment. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can head over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and there will be 2 tiers available. The first one is the Dragon membership, which offers two astrological videos per month plus a tarot all signs. And then the second tier, or tier 2, is called the Hand of the Queen, which offers over 24 tarot videos plus the 2 astrological videos I just mentioned, and also the all signs. Okay, so okay, we finally got that out. All right, thank you so much, Aquarius. Best of luck to you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now. Hey Pisces, how are you? Welcome to your tarot forecast for the week of February 18th through to the 24th. Keep in mind that I will be integrating some astrology here. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut these cards. So, beginning of the week, we are going to have on Sunday, February 18th, the sun is going to enter Pisces, which is obviously your sign. So, happy birthday. I know that your birthday is coming up if you're a Pisces sun, but regardless, midweek, we have Wednesday, February 24th, 21st, excuse me. We have Venus conjunct Mars in Aquarius, and Thursday, we have Mercury entering Pisces, also your sign. Ace of Pentacles, this is where the full moon is going to be happening 2 days before, 2 days after, Saturday, February 24th. So with the Chariot here, I feel like full steam ahead. I feel like you're feeling good. The sun in your sign, it's like you're going for things. You're feeling confident. You're not afraid. And if you are, you're pushing through it anyway. However, Nine of Swords here midweek is kind of telling me there's some like mental health stuff kind of going on. Maybe you're worried and anxious, etc. Keep in mind that these conjunctions, that Venus conjoining Mars in your 12th house, if you're a Pisces rising, but also sun and moon, but if you're a Pisces rising specifically, maybe some issues that you're working out behind the scenes in regards to anxiety or relationships. And then end of the week, Mercury enters Pisces, full moon in Virgo, like I stated. There could be some kind of new opportunity, but I feel like it's because something else closes out. So this can be like, if you're a Pisces rising, for instance, it could be like a relationship kind of closing out, so opportunity to bring in new, or an old business partnership closing out, so opportunity to bring in new, or maybe something reaches another height. So let's take a look at that Chariot. Oh, I love that. The Six of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this looks good. I really, really like this. It just shows me that you're feeling confident. You could be making some good memories, maybe with children or maybe with family. Chariot is Cancerian energy, so it could be family, maybe with love, maybe just in your business. Maybe you're getting some clients, maybe you're getting some younger people or something like that that are clients of yours. I could also see this as you, like I stated, just focusing on some kind of dream that you have, or maybe it's even some kind of childhood dream that you've had for a while. I see you being blessed, and I feel like the reason why you're being blessed in the beginning of this week is not just because the sun is going in your sign, but I also feel like it's because you are acting from a place of courage. And so this could be you like going after the things that you know you deserve. And the Queen of Pentacles, she knows she's deserving. She's like, no, I know what I'm worth. Don't try to sell me short. So I really like this. I mean, it's pretty simple. I don't see anything like super crazy. So let's see what that Nine of Swords midweek, Venus conjoining Mars in Aquarius, plus Mercury enters Pisces. There could be a little bit of a worry going on behind the scenes. It could be about friends, maybe, sure, but it could also be about some kind of relationship. Maybe something is kind of like revealed to you, or you're afraid that something is going to be revealed to you. I'm wondering if you're kind of hoping to get in touch with somebody maybe this week, and maybe you're like worried that they're going to ghost you, or you're worried that you're not going to be able to come together with another person. What do we do about this? The Seven of Pentacles, focus on like your practical matters, or focus on whether or not this is actually worth investing your mental energy into. With all of these transits going through your 12th house, I mean, there's such a change and a transformation, and focus on mental health, addiction, self-sabotaging behaviors, hidden enemies, letting go of things, the past, etc. I don't know if like I don't know if you're worried about somebody coming back from the past. I don't know if you're worried that something is in the past now and it's never coming back, but it seems like you're a little worried. So, really needing to ask yourself, like, is this really, really worth it for me to suffer twice? And what I mean by that is, if something bad is going to happen, if you worry about it, you're just going to suffer again. Okay? So, it's like, don't put the horse before the cart, or whatever the hell that saying is. Then I have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is around the full moon in Virgo. Oh my God, I love this. Ooh. So, this could be you, and this could be a new opportunity in regards to love, especially if like something closes out with a partner. Now, if you already have a partner, this could be like, yes, we're appreciating each other. Yes, we're understanding of each other, but I feel like there's something about you wanting to keep your sense of independence and drawing up that boundary. Okay. Still focusing on your money, focusing on the things that you need to focus on. That's it. Point blank, period. Putting yourself first. Maybe where you were putting somebody else first on a consistent basis. I don't see you really doing that anymore. But it seems like a mutual understanding and a love for that. Now, this could also be just you simply taking care of your own needs. The Two of Cups doesn't necessarily have to be about another person, but it's about like what makes you feel comfortable. And it's like, I want to enjoy my life. I want new opportunities. I want to focus on me. I feel like that's what you're doing. This is a really good read. Don't let your past hold you back. Gemini. And balance. Okay. Yeah, so I kind of feel like this is needing to make a decision to, first of all, let go of the past. What are you so worried about? What's holding you back from, getting the man or the woman of your dreams? Or what's holding you back from having this great relationship that's already been in place for you for a while? Is it worry? Is it trauma? What is it? It's kind of asking you to really think about it, and also find balance. What's the balance about? Balance it, find a good budget, perhaps. It could be about focusing on a budget, or being able to let go of these abandonment wounds. That's actually completely putting you out of alignment with what your purpose is, or your relationships, or whatever it is that you have going on. So yeah, don't let your past hold you back this week, because clearly there's something here for you. But it's like all of this 12th house energy going on could kind of have you stuck in limbo, or feeling like you're stuck in the past. And it's like, how can you move forward from that? So thank you so much, Pisces. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. All of the information is available right there. Also, if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos a month, you can head over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and there will be 2 tiers available. There is one for the dragon members, and there's tier 2 for Hand of the Queen. And make sure that you read those before you join, okay? Also, if you're into creative writing, I'm talking too fast. Also, if you're into creative writing, you can check out my own creative writing channel, where I write, produce, and edit all of my own content. The channel is called Where Dead Flowers Bloom. You can just go ahead and go to my YouTube channel. You'll see that it is advertised right there at the very top, and you can subscribe and check out my new video burn. So thank you guys so much, and the best of luck to you, Pisces. Bye for now.